You can start us off, Mr. Man.
Oh, you know what?
Grab something. Get like a little journal. It sound like you're actually like interviewing us. Oh, those mics. Let's go.
Right.
The one with the hole in the middle. What's up, guys?
What's up, everybody? We got 1, 2, 3 cameras
Boom.
rolling
Boom.
right
Boom.
now. I'm super grateful to be here again. Welcome back to Christian Roommates podcast number 2, episode 2, season 1. We are working on different seasons for the moment, and we have our lovely guests here. We have Jorge Perez.
Yeah.
We got Isai Rivera.
It's a pleasure.
He's originally from Virginia.
Yes.
And then me, your host, Jose, as always. Thank you so much for coming back for some more. If you like the first episode, I can guarantee you'll like this one too. We're going to go off the cuff here. Welcome, gentlemen. Welcome. How are we doing this evening?
Doing good. Swell.
Yeah, life is good, bro. Appreciate you having us. It's been a pleasure. I've been trying to get on something like this for a long time, actually, you know. And I really appreciate you answering my email for allowing us to, you know, be a special guest on your show.
I was about to say, I was like, I did not receive an email for this. I literally just closed out a family time and they're like, no, yeah, let's just do a podcast. I'm like, all right, sure.
It's the magic.
Maybe I don't feel
know
that special anymore that
You
I did
guys-
receive an official email.
You guys
Jose.
don't know.
I have to get open about that.
That's okay. That's
Yeah.
okay. It's all right.
That's
We're
all right.
gonna keep it rolling here, Bob.
Yeah,
But you guys are good. You guys are doing well.
life is great, bro.
That's good. I a couple of things for you guys as I look through my notes here. Don't worry, these are solid notes that we have going here for you. So, Isai.
He's actually just playing Doodle Jump.
I don't even know what that is.
Yeah, I've never heard of that in my life. I'm sorry. What is that?
Angry Birds.
What
Doodle
is-
Jump? You guys don't know what Doodle Jump is?
Oh,
That was like...
you're a little too close to the mic. There it is, sir. We're getting a little bit of feedback. I heard from cameraman 3. Thank you.
Thanks, bro.
Appreciate it.
But you guys don't know what Doodle Jump was?
No.
That was literally the most popular game in like 2012. Like on your phone, it's the one where you like have the little dude and like you like go higher, you jump higher and higher, like on like little obstacles. You guys don't know?
I've never seen it before.
I don't know.
Never heard of it.
Dang.
Well, put it down in the comments if you guys ever heard that game before, because I have no idea what that is.
I love how we're just like having a full-on conversation with.
Yeah.
Hey, camera 2, can you zoom in here? Right here, check out my spoon. Yeah, it's nice. Thank
Pretty
you.
good, huh?
Appreciate it. You can go ahead and zoom on out.
Thanks, bro.
This is ridiculous. All right,
Literally nobody else.
we're gonna get it started here. We should just take a video of like that. There's nobody else.
Literally.
So,
Robinson's doing homework.
fun question for you guys. So,
Let's hear it, bro.
obviously, we're all part of the same church. We go to the same church. Been going for I've been going for 8 years.
I mean, I hope
almost
so.
a year.
11 months.
3 years?
Yeah.
3 years. 11 months.
11 months, my
Wow, it's coming on an anniversary
boy.
here.
Nah.
So some of us have had a chance to listen to most of the songs. Some of us haven't got a chance to listen to all of them. But
I think I know where
what's-
this is going.
what's your favorite song that we sing at church? I'll start off with this.
My favorite song. I think first coming into the kingdom. I didn't know any of the songs, but I think the one that I did know because like a grown-up Christian in a very religious household, the one that Let It Rise.
Okay.
That was very common. Who was the one that sang it?
Chris Tomlin.
Chris Tomlin. I know his version. So
Oh, yeah.
coming into the kingdom and hearing that, I was like, oh, I know this one. You know, saying it a little different. But that one probably would have to. It hits home. You know, it's
Nice.
like kind of like a nostalgic thing.
Oh yeah.
But I don't know. I'm liking a few now. Like especially like now that like Grizz is coming into the picture. You know, he's feeling a lot more confident with singing the songs. Definitely, you know, stepping it up. Shout out to Grizz. You're doing awesome, bro.
That's Stephen Grizzle for those
yeah.
of you who
Steven Grizzle.
would like to look him up on Facebook.
Yeah, it's a cool dude.
Good looking white guy.
Yeah.
It's really
Pretty
cool
guy.
What about you, Jorge? What's one of your favorite Kingdom songs?
Yo, I think you know this one. You know my
I
favorite
probably
Kingdom song.
do, but go ahead.
He actually does.
Go ahead,
Like, I'm
man.
gonna put this is on record.
Oh,
Jose
this is on
100% knows what my favorite Kingdom song is.
Huh.
What is it? It's Amen. And he knows
Oh,
this because
which one is that?
yeah.
Oh,
It's one that goes like,
see the little baby.
Oh, you
yeah.
like that one?
That's my all-time favorite Kingdom song. And
Nice.
this is the reason why. So back in SAC, obviously Jose was
Saxo.
like SAC was like, yes, shout out
Stingers
to
up.
all my stingers.
Sex State.
Yeah, Sac
Oh, yeah.
State. Jose was like the main song leader. So
Mhm.
like
Pretty good too.
True, this is
yeah, he led like 90% of the songs when he was out there in SAC. It was you. It was literally like mainly you and then Kang. Kang like led a few. Oh, and then Dylan.
Yeah.
Dylan
Dylan
Gaz.
Gillette.
Yeah, hey,
shout out to Dylan.
He's getting married
Let's go.
to his soon-to-be wife.
Dylan.
Mario.
He's gonna get
That's
married.
crazy.
Bro, I remember like
I remember when he.
I gotta tell the story about the first
ahead.
experience. I'm gonna do it after.
Go
ahead.
I'm
No,
gonna-
it's fine. Go for it.
I'm sorry.
Go for it.
No. I remember. It's crazy because I remember. Yo, it's so wild. I remember like just like being with Dylan, and then him like talking about his interest in Claudia,
Mhm.
and then I remember it going
Ah.
from that to then them dating to then them now being here.
Wow.
It's just crazy. I don't know. It's wild.
That's wild. So you
Super
had a
wild.
story?
But
Yeah.
share.
So, like I said, I was baptized like 11 months ago. To be exact, February 21st, 2021. Almost a year now, next month. So coming over from Virginia to Denver, for those who don't know me, like you said, I grew up in Virginia, DC, Maryland, Virginia my whole life. The DMV. So then coming there, I moved to Denver to get baptized. And then literally one of the first conversations I had with Dylan, we have, when was it? I got there Saturday night, like around midnight. You know, it was a surprise party. Oh, welcome, Isai, and everybody was there. We had wings. Shout out to Wingstop.
Wingstop. Thanks for the sponsor on this
No more
video.
shout-outs.
Appreciate it, guys.
Shout out. Hey,
Shout out
cut that out.
Wingstop.
Cut that out.
Don't do that.
Yeah, ever
They're
since
sponsoring this.
then, I've always wanted wings now. I don't know, it's kind of like a weird thing.
Have you had fire wings?
I have.
You did have fire wings. You stopped by and said, "How'd you like it?"
It was pretty good. That joint actually bust.
Can you repeat that one more time?
Can you said a little bit louder?
It actually unequivocally bust.
Oh my gosh, this is ridiculous. All
Pretty
right.
good. But yeah,
Edit that
so
part out, please.
we went to, he took me to his room during like the welcome party. He was like, hey bro, come to the room real quick, I want to show you my setup. And I was like, your setup? Okay. So he showed me his room, his stuff, and then he's like, bro, lay down on the bed with me. I was like, all right, bet. So, you know, just two guys just chilling on the bed. And then it's like a little bunk bed. And then on top of like, you know how he was on the bottom bunk, so you know how like you can see the bottom of the top bunk? He put like LED lights around it. And he was like, hey bro, watch this. So he put the LED lights on. I was like, okay, it's a pretty sick setup. And then he was like, man, and then some of the other brothers were there. I think Ryan was there, was there. Moises, which is now in Hawaii. He was like, you know what, bro? This is Dylan speaking. He's like, man, we can have a soccer team now with all these Mexicans here. And I was like, bro! I was like, oh my gosh. I was like, hey, bro. I was like, I ain't even Mexican, bro. And he was like, oh my God. He was like shook, bro. Like so embarrassed. He's like, bro, I am so sorry. I just thought you were Mexican. And I was like, no, bro. I'm unfortunately not. I'm Honduran and El Salvadoran. I was born in DC, but yeah, there's a story.
Shout out to DC.
Shout out to DC.
Shout out to El Salvador and Honduras. Hey man, that's awesome. Well, thank you guys so much for sharing about your favorite song. It was a great story. I had another question here for you guys. So we've been in Santa Cruz for 6 months. 6 months now.
6.5 months.
And obviously, we're Christians, so we go pray a lot.
Praise God.
Kind of go out there. What have you guys found a favorite prayer spot since being here?
I know you've been like talking about it a lot, so you can go first.
I do harp on like my prayer spot. It's like I can't disclose it though. It's
It's
like
it's okay that people won't know. People won't know.
I'll
That's
say it's fine. So like there's I'll say where it is, but I won't give the exact location. I'll do that. Don't write it
Please
down.
write it down.
So, yeah, no, honestly, like coming out here is actually really hard to find like a solid prayer spot.
Mhm.
That was like the biggest thing like I faced. I think one of the challenges for sure when I was like trying to come out here,
Mm-hmm.
because I grew up in city, so I grew up in San Jose, and then I went to Sac State for school,
Mhm.
and both are just like it's city.
Yeah.
You know, I grew up very used to that. So
Nice.
with that being said, my bad.
Yeah.
You're gonna
It's
have
not
to,
picking up audio.
You're gonna have to like
Your mic isn't-
the whole
your
thing,
mic
bro.
isn't close.
All the mic is gonna get it.
So prayer spot. Which one was it?
If
Which
you
one?
can, if you can edit this where when I take away the spatula,
We'll keep it there.
and then but then it
Oh, like
like
it's
if
quieter?
you can, yeah, it gets quieter when you move it. If you can edit that, that would be hilarious. No, yeah, so because out there it was easy. Like I would go to Sac State, I would go on the parking structure. You could see like, you could go to like what is it, Roseville, or like different areas in Sac, and you could oversee Sac.
Mhm.
Nice.
It was just like a big city. I could go to like different buildings down. I could go pray, and I don't know. It was a lot easier. I was more familiar with that.
Mhm.
But then coming out here, it's literally like it's forest. You know, we're literally in the mountains. So I didn't know like where to go. And I mean I like nature.
Mhm.
Like I like nature, but
Really?
I mean it's cool. But I've obviously been more familiar with city.
Right.
So I would take time to like just drive around, like and try to find like prayer spots. And what was cool is like Highway 1. It's when you told me that's a scenic route for
Oh, yeah.
essentially if you
Oh
just
yeah, the one over there.
if you just
Okay.
drive on
Yeah.
one, it's just like you drive next to the ocean.
Right.
The entire all of
It's
of-
nice.
Yeah,
It's nice.
I took it from all the way from San Luis Obispo down.
Really?
Yeah, from there down.
Dang, I bet that would have been nice.
That was nice. I actually stopped a few times just to go and pray over the ocean. It was super sick.
I remember you telling me
Yeah.
that. Damn, I wish we would have done that, bro. We could have stopped at like Big Sur or something.
Did you?
Oh yeah, you do pass by Big Sur. You do pass by Big Sur.
I was like, you didn't come because
Oh,
we
I
did
did.
stop.
No,
we did stop.
you do pass by Big Sur.
You do, right?
Yeah, that's it.
No,
Anyways.
I mean, you'll pass by Big Sur and won't even know that you passed by it
That's true.
really?
because
Yeah.
it's just like a vast openness. It's not like unless you're going somewhere specifically at Big Sur, then
Yeah.
you won't.
Okay.
It's true.
You don't really know. Anyway,
But
sorry.
no, yeah. So I decided just to like drive one day on Highway 1. I just like drove,
Nice.
and there was this spot like, there's like a parking lot, because a lot of cars like park near Highway 1 just to
Right.
go to the beaches, because there's like Panther Beach, stuff like that, which are like pretty popular.
Shark Tank Cove.
That's his prayer spot. It's Panther Beach.
It's not Panther Beach.
Write that down.
It's not Panther Beach.
Unoriginal.
Too many people go there. Not Panther Beach. It's whack.
All right.
But no,
That's pretty cool.
there's a. It's nice. No, I like it. I like it. It's nice. It's nice.
Nice.
What is it?
What
Just
about you?
I'm just saying. Wait,
What's
no.
your- Oh. Oh, my bad.
Oh, no, I can stop.
That's a-
No,
I
go
can
ahead.
stop.
Sorry, I thought that was
No,
your
no,
I thought that was
go
your
ahead,
answer.
go ahead.
I really thought it was Panther Beach.
So like,
Your mic's upside down. There it is.
so no,
So,
I was driving down
Past
one.
Panther Beach.
Yeah,
It's
past
not
it.
Panther.
Past 8 Mile Beach.
I'm not gonna tell you where it is.
Ah, dang.
So I passed by it, and I noticed like there's this one like kind of cut off where you can go, and I parked my car there, and then I go onto the beach, and you stand on the cliffs, and you can oversee like the ocean,
Yeah.
and then like if you look just to your right or left, you see all the rest of the just down one, all the rest of the cliffs,
Dang.
Yeah.
and the rest of them. So yeah, there's like a big trail. It's like really really
So
nice.
it's just like a big old cliff.
Yeah.
Dang.
It's
That's
like
pretty cool.
It goes
Yeah.
a while, yeah. Yeah, that's my favorite prayer spot for sure. Is
Okay.
I go there a lot. Sometimes I go there like 2-3 times a day if I'm being honest.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, no, I mean
Man, that's why he's dating.
Yeah, that's why.
So
He, that's why he
dating.
leads the household.
That's why we love
That's
it.
why.
That's why I love it. You
This
say
guy here.
first
yeah,
spot.
yeah, I think like I've definitely had a lot of limitations because I don't have a car anymore.
Dang.
Yeah, I don't
Sad
have a car
story.
anymore, so.
You know what? Go ahead and tell that story real quick.
Yeah.
What happened to your car? I think
Hey,
it's
man,
good.
no,
The
wait,
viewers
wait,
want to know.
wait, he
I
doesn't
can
want
see.
you
I can see the
to tell-
comment section
wait, hold
filling
on.
up.
Okay. All right. I'll say it. I'll say it. I'll say it.
There's Dee Dee. She's
Dee Dee.
asking about.
Dee Dee from
What?
Toronto.
Oh my
Okay,
God.
I'll say it. I'll say it. It's pretty
Okay,
good.
good.
But yeah, so I had a car. Literally the same car I had since I was in Virginia. For a few years now. It's a nice it's not that old. 2010 Ford Fusion.
Yeah.
It was a very reliable car actually.
It
actually,
was.
yeah, I've had it for a few years. I put a bunch of miles on it. I drove it to New York, to North Carolina, South Carolina.
Man, you're making a lot of noise.
Yeah,
on my
bro.
mic. Yeah. People can't hear me.
But I drove it everywhere, and I drove it to Denver. And then from Denver, I drove it to Sacramento, and then from Sacramento to here to Santa Cruz. So super reliable. It's taking me everywhere. But I think it was, what was it, like the first week we were here? It was super early of us being here. Like nothing was even open yet. None of the campus were open yet. We were just getting here. We just barely got the place. What were we driving to? We were driving to I don't remember what we were gonna go do. I don't know if we were gonna go share. We were doing something.
Wait, when was
this? The
car situation?
The accident.
He's like, what are you talking about?
No, I knew what he was saying.
Okay.
I remember
completely.
What are we talking about? Huh? So we were going somewhere?
Yeah, we were going. I don't know where we were going, but it was literally right here, right in front of the house. So for you guys that don't know, like legally, we can't take a left turn here. Legally.
Right, to leave our apartment.
There's like a median right there, but there's like a little gap right there that we have enough time that if you time it correctly, you can just go swoop and get out, and then you know to the road.
Does your car make that noise?
Yeah, it did actually.
Illegal advice right here.
Illegal advice.
Like
don't report it.
Honestly, I take that left all the time. I shouldn't, but I do.
Yeah, but you know.
Nobody wants to take a right and then
For all the police officers.
Just forget we said this. Just fast forward like 3 minutes.
This was all done on a closed road in Mexico.
But yeah, so there's a median right there. So we would have to take, originally what we did before when we first got here, we would take the right and then we would do a U-turn around the median, so then we can get that way to out the
Go the other direction.
Yeah, in that direction. Okay, so then there's some sisters in the other car. So then, and I have another. I'm so bad at this.
If you like ever robbed a bank, like you'd be like you would be the person who'd be like, yeah, honestly, officer, so it was myself, it was Newton, it was Ryan, and so here's the thing, we planned it like a week ahead. It's all planned. We planned a week ahead. The plans. It's
I literally have not got any of this story.
202 Plymouth Street. Right? And then if you check under my bed, I have like a shoebox.
Oh my God.
On the right side.
All the money's in my shoebox.
This is hilarious. So we've been recording for about like 17 minutes already.
Really?
And these guys have no idea it's been that long.
Oh my
and it's
God.
kind of funny.
Oh my God.
Because this thing can go on forever.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, obviously we have no time limit, but
I haven't even
I
gotten
thought it
anywhere
was
with
just
the
a
story. I'm so bad at this.
That's
we're
the
terrible
point.
at podcasts.
That's the point of a podcast, though. You just talk.
Alright, just keep talking then. So then, yeah, with this,
May I take your head?
So what I did is that I slowed down and then like I kind of like merged right to do the U-turn because it's a very sharp
like
turn.
go wider.
Yeah, to go wider
Yeah.
to make a crisper U-turn because it's very sharp. So then I turned.
Crisper.
Yeah.
Shout out Crisper.
Oh man,
This is terrible.
but I merged right a little bit, but then I didn't notice that he sped up. Like he goes fast, you hear, and then I turned because I didn't notice him, and bam, he like hits me in like my front left tire area, the front bumper, you know, pretty much. And then I'm like, bam, so he hits me, his right side of the car hits me as well, and I'm like, dang.
Tough.
This is it. I lost my car. Oh, reliable.
That was the end of
That was the end of my little car.
the genealogy of
The Ford Fusion.
The Ford Fusion.
Of the 2010 Ford Fusion SE that was black that was
Dang.
two-wheel drive, front-wheel drive to be exact, that I bought off of a guy from OfferUp. It was not much actually. A lot cheaper than what I would have gotten for at a dealership.
Yeah.
It was a steal. You know, I was able to pay that.
He's like, yeah, I got it from like.
So that's the story of how Isaidi lost his car.
That's how I lost my car.
So it was totaled after that, right?
Yeah, done.
That's
Done. It cost more to fix the car than actually to get another one.
Yeah.
So
you just got rid of
I
it.
just got rid of it.
So since you don't have a car, so what's your
that's
where would your prayer spot or
Okay.
where is, I don't know if you have one.
Yeah, so normally what I do is that I just go walk.
Okay.
I have a prayer walk.
Nice.
It's pretty cool though because like I'm bad at like sitting down. Like if you probably noticed it like in the video, like I'm like the whole time.
We
Like,
have a time lapse already.
yeah, I'm pretty
so
sure.
we're gonna
I'm
be
pretty
able
sure.
to-
I'm probably like.
I'll just-
So you're not really that good at sitting down.
No, never. I never was.
Would you
like-
say that
Yeah.
sitting?
Yeah, like-
sitting down is not your
I don't
forte.
think I
It's not.
don't think I've ever heard someone be like, yeah, I'm just like, dude,
I'm a terrible
I'm just like,
sitter.
I just.
I'm
I'm
just
terrible
terrible
at sitting down.
I'm just bad at it, guys.
That's
I'm
that's
just
almost.
bad. Like, have you noticed, like, during services, like, I get up all the time? It's because I cannot sit down.
Not really. I'm always listening to the preachers.
Whoa, spiritual.
Oh my gosh.
I like it.
Or focusing on something else
Oh,
that's sitting next to him.
hey yo.
Oh, hey,
I'm in Kids Kingdom now, so I don't know what y'all talking about.
Oh, dang.
but you were listening to
Been
the
drafted.
Amen. Well, appreciate you
Yeah,
sharing that story. We've all gone on Kingdom dates, and for those of you who don't know, Kingdom date is just a date when you go on a date with another person in the church. For us, obviously, be a sister,
Mhm.
and we call it a Kingdom date because we're both in the kingdom, being the church, being the kingdom,
The
we're
church.
going on a date, and it's awesome.
Shout out Kingdom Study for that. That really opened up my eyes.
And
Shout out
it's
Kingdom Study.
awesome because we all get to encourage each other, and the best part about it is like super absolutely platonic. There's no feelings. We're just encouraging each other, just wanting to encourage each other,
Brothers
have
and
fun,
sisters
brothers and
are
sisters, and so for us, we've gone on a pretty good. We've been a disciple for a long time, so I've gone on a lot of dates. You've gone on some.
Thank you.
Yeah, and then Jorge, has gone on a lot too. But do you guys have any like Kingdom date like horror stories, like where it just wasn't encouraging for you, or maybe something just terrible happened on the date, or you had no idea it was gonna happen, anything like that?
Well, I'm not gonna say like I'm not gonna out anybody.
Well, obviously, yeah,
Obviously,
no
this
names.
is-
No names.
I'm not gonna say
We're
anything.
gonna
But there
we're gonna
was-
bleep out the names. So.
There was this. No,
So I went on a date with and
I'm
dude,
not-
was just so
I'm not
mean.
gonna out anybody. But there was
That's
this
a good
one
idea.
time where
You should.
Don't do it.
there's this one time where I wouldn't say it's a horror story. Honestly, I've never been on an date that's actually been like horrible.
That's
Like-
good. That's good.
Yeah, I think. I mean, I don't know if like because some things come up. I wouldn't think like any date I've ever been on is like I would have a horror story for it. I think they've all
That's
been
good.
like really well planned.
That's amazing.
I would say there was this one time though where I grew up never really eating like Indian food. I was just like never fond of it. So we
I
went.
see.
Basically, what it was like
I
we go.
see.
This is like I first became a disciple. It was like maybe like my fourth date or something like
Okay.
that. And I go. What is it? We went out to go eat like Indian food, right? And this is when I lived in the dorms at Sac State.
Mm-hmm.
And what happened was, it just didn't sit well with my stomach, so I got food poisoning for like a whole week,
Oh my god.
and I was
Dang.
stuck. I was stuck in my dorm for a whole week.
That's tough.
Yeah, it was,
Quarantine before it was quarantine. Shout
Yeah.
out 2020.
it was really bad. I don't think I've ever been in like that much pain, except for like when I got my tonsils removed.
Man.
Yeah.
Yo, hey, shout out,
Oh,
dude!
yeah, dude!
Hey, Quinlan, come over here. Jump in.
Come on over here,
Jump
brother
in,
man.
bro. We'd love to have you. Here.
Yeah.
I'll just say hi.
No. Come on in.
Give me
Come
the
on.
spoon.
The water's fine.
We'll share.
Grab a
We'll-
spoon.
we'll-
Grab a spoon.
Yeah,
Grab a mic. Grab a mic.
Yeah, you can grab a mic.
Newton. Newton. Newton.
Where's the spoon?
In the drawer, probably. Oh my gosh. You're probably gonna have to grab a plastic one. Newton. It's super zoomed in.
I know.
Watch the camera.
But keep going.
Yo, literally right as you did the thing the doctor does.
Oh, what?
There you go. Sit right here. Don't scoot too far.
No, but yeah, I got food poisoning.
Jump on in, brother.
And it was literally
There it is.
there we go. I got food poisoning from like one date, but
That's tough, dude.
Yeah,
that's
that's
tough.
That's rough.
So we're talking about take off your relax.
Bro.
Take
it easy. Take it easy.
We're having a good time. We have a guest.
Have a good time.
We have a guest appearance.
Yeah.
Our boy Newton Quinlan. He was here. Actually, this isn't even a guest
No,
appearance.
it's not.
This
He was
man's
the
well
first
known.
one.
He's famous. He's
Famous
you
already.
know, if you've seen his TikTok, shout out to Say What Official. That
Oh
guy.
my
That guy. That guy is awesome. But we were all in his TikTok. It was amazing.
Nice.
Quinlan, we're talking about e-dates. And we're talking
Dang.
about like horror stories or maybe like something terrible happened on the date that we weren't expecting. And Jorge just shared about like Indian food and giving food poisoning.
As
Yeah,
a
it's
disciple,
tough.
I advise you not to out anybody.
Oh yeah, don't use names.
Oh, yeah,
We're-
please
We're
don't.
we're all about
Be encouraging.
safety.
Okay.
We're all about encouraging.
Yes.
But still, maybe there was a crazy story
maybe.
on your e-dates. I'll share one while you're thinking. Maybe if you want to think too.
Yeah.
So I
Starts listing names.
I went on a date and I felt so bad because we were doing an activity. I won't say the activity. We don't want to out anybody.
Yeah.
But we were doing an activity that I had planned, and unfortunately, just the sister didn't like the idea that we were doing,
Nah.
and she wore it all over her face.
Really?
And I'm over here. I'm like doing my best to like, yeah,
Giving your
this is
heart,
awesome,
yeah,
you know,
yeah.
and like even trying to fight through. I'm an emotional guy, so like things can get very, they can get very foggy in my brain, in my mind. I'm just like, oh, this sucks. Like, I don't want to do this, but I pushed through. Sadly, it's just the whole time. He's just stank face on there, and it was
Thank you.
it was like probably one of the worst encouragement dates because definitely was discouraged after the date. But luckily we got through it and we finished it, and
Man.
it was just it was a fun experience. I'd never gone through anything like that. So
Amen.
that's a little bit of a crazy or horror story.
Okay, I guess for me, I don't think I've been in bad ones. I've had awesome brothers, been able to lead them, but I think the part that made it kind of hard for me is because for those who know me, I'm bad when it comes to spicy food. I'm just bad at it.
Yeah.
You don't like spicy food?
No, I can't.
That's
Like
one
it
thing
was,
like I
can't do it.
never knew about you.
Wait, what?
You know what's crazy? You saying that, hey dude, you remember, so there's this
Oh my god.
super off topic, but I have,
Oh, I got a story for this too.
but I have to say this. So there's this what is it? Is it Crazy Chicks in
I was
South?
gonna explain that one.
You're gonna explain that one?
Oh, go ahead.
No. This was pretty wild. But Newton, like, there's like this place in Sac called Crazy Chicks. It's a sandwich. It's like a chicken sandwich spot.
Oh, yeah, we
have
Crazy Chicken.
Crazy Chicks? No, it's Crazy Chicks.
Oh, is it?
Yeah,
Oh,
it's Crazy Chicks. You have to sign a waiver to get the spiciest sandwich.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, and Newton got it and ate the whole thing.
Uh,
Bro, this guy's savage.
Bro, you're
Yeah,
a
what
dog.
was
He ate
in
the
the
whole
chicken
thing.
was the two hottest chili peppers in the world.
Oh, yeah.
Two?
The top two.
Oh,
Yeah, the top
gosh.
two. What did-
I
what did-
can't-
The first one was the top one
The
in the
ghost?
world is the Carolina
Oh, the
Carolina
Reaper. Yeah.
Carolina Reaper, and then the ghost
dang.
pepper.
Then the ghost pepper.
That's
Combined.
You're wild, bro.
Okay.
How did that even feel like?
You
Yo,
know,
Oh my gosh.
He looked like he was in actual pain.
Like,
I was.
he
I
was.
was.
Are you okay now? Like, do you still feel like any effects of it, or like? You're
I mean,
okay.
I get flashbacks from the toilet, but that's about it. Or trauma.
I love
trauma.
it. I love
trauma.
it.
That's for the boys.
That's for the boys right there.
Hey,
That sisters. That sisters. Yeah.
I just fast
oh my
forward
gosh.
like 30 seconds.
Like,
You say?
oh my gosh! Like that toilet, bro. I was in there for an hour, bro.
An hour. Oh
An
my
hour.
gosh.
An hour, like
That's
I was
rough.
like dying. I was like, crying,
Oh,
like it was so bad.
so bad.
That's
It
bad.
was like
That's
it was
rough.
spicy too. Like
Spicy.
gosh, it was so bad, bro.
Oh no.
That's when I regretted it.
Are we
That's
finished?
when I
Oh, man.
regretted it. That point,
Are we-
not eating it, but that point, I was
That
like,
point, you're
I'm
good.
done.
That's when you knew you were
I can't do it anymore.
Amen.
You
We'll
know,
cut that part. Yeah.
but you know what? Have you tried that mango habanero at Wingstop?
No, I can't. I don't
That
want
was
to. I'm scared.
okay. No, it's fine.
There's no
It's
point.
just- no,
no
it's-
point. There's no
Here's the
point.
thing. It's super spicy, but it's like the spiciest one they have. But I liked it because it tastes like mango. Like it's like mango, but it's spicy.
Right.
No, it's just because I'm like,
No, I've tried it before.
You've tried it,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty. Actually, there was flavor for a while before it really.
Before it like
It's
smacks
different.
you
Was it
in
like,
the
Children.
face.
it's
It's super spicy. It's the
It's
spiciest
tough.
one they
It's
have.
tough.
It's a spicy.
Yeah.
But here's the thing. I used to eat it just when I would go there like naturally. Like when I would go, like no. It's not because like I can tolerate spicy.
I'm
food.
out of here.
Alright, guys.
Alright, so we all leave. Is it still recording?
31 minutes.
Oh my god! Perfect.
Hey, Robinson, take mine.
Oh, get your butt down here. Where are you going?
Take mine.
You want to hop in?
Sure, why not?
Okay. Let's make some room here.
The
The angle
I
is
need to
pretty
take a
tight.
shower.
We're gonna have to sit- What?
I need to shower.
Where are you going?
Cut that out. I'm
Oh
done.
my gosh.
Alright, let me just come on in there.
Come on in.
Hey,
Shout out my boy.
Oh my
Shout
god.
out my boy Cinco.
What are you talking about?
Are we talking
I don't know
about
what
gang
you're talking about.
affiliation or what?
Hey, is this still recording?
Need to be open?
Newton?
No, Cinco. You know my boy Cinco.
Is that still
I
recording?
know your boy Cinco.
What does it say on the
Arizona
screen?
Cinco.
Movie recording has been stopped automatically.
Dang it! Can you press it again? The record button. It's on the flat part. No, on the back. Yeah, there's a camera.
Start, stop.
Video. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Cool. Dang, that sucks. I wonder how much it clipped off. Isa, wait, you had a story. You were.
Oh,
you-
yeah.
So you mentioned spicy.
Yeah, I'm so bad at
So
spicy.
bad at
food.
spicy.
I can't. I don't know. I just never grew up in it. Honduran and El Salvadoran food. We just don't really eat spicy food.
Okay. Amen. Different kind.
Different breed.
It's a different breed
He
here.
can't take it.
Yeah, I can't take it.
So what happened?
But I don't remember what we were eating, man. But I remember like it was a great day. We were having a great time. Super encouraging, very loving. But then just when the eating part, I took a bite out of it and I was like, yeah, I'm not gonna eat. I'm just not gonna eat. And like the one thing that I hate doing is spending money on food but not liking it. I'm just
What you
like,
get?
I don't even remember what it was. I don't remember what it was.
Yeah, back in Denver.
I think it was back in Denver. I was back in Denver. Was it? I don't remember.
That's tough.
Yeah, so then
That's tough.
I couldn't even eat the food, man, and I was hungry. And I was like, dang it, I want to eat my food, bro, but I couldn't. So yeah, it was kind of bad. Kind of sucks, but
That's rough.
yeah.
You can ask for like, hey, like I didn't like it. Like, can you remake it or?
I don't like being that guy though, you know. It's just like, I don't want to book. I ordered it.
That's true.
I should have known.
What a
That's
great
true.
guy.
Yeah.
Honestly, yeah,
Takes it.
those people who come in at Starbucks, we don't like those people.
Yeah.
One time, this guy, he's like, "Hey, can I get a coffee?" I gave him his coffee. He's like, "Oh, it's cold." And I was like, "What?" He's like, "No, it's like cold." And I felt the cup. It's hot. It's like for sure. So I literally did the same thing.
Just poured
Yo,
into a
hey,
new cup.
Wait, I actually have a really funny story from
Oh,
Starbucks.
please.
if I can
Please share
this
it.
one.
No, please share it. We want it out. We
I
want
had-
it out Starbucks.
Okay.
Bro, hopefully your manager
So-
watches this.
No,
This
she's
is awesome.
moving to a different position. Shout out Renee. She's actually
Don't put her name out, bro.
I mean, nobody knows who she is.
That's true.
We're
Anyways.
nobodies anyways.
no. So anyways, okay. So at Starbucks, you have people who are like super particular about their drink. Like one time, I didn't make like so when you get like a tea, like an iced tea,
Mhm.
you're supposed to shake it. One time, I didn't shake it, and like the lady got like super mad because I didn't shake it.
Why do you shake it for?
You shake it because like it's just like the directions that you have to do with like an ice
Okay.
like tea.
Anything.
Also too, if you put like classic syrup, you want to shake it so that it gets all in there.
Mixes, you know.
Yeah. So that's like part of the reason why. Also too, it's just the directions. Like we just have to do it. But like one lady just got like mad because I didn't like shake it one time. She got like super mad.
Dang.
Yeah. Anyways, so this guy, so
But-
I work at one with a drive-through. This guy like pulls up, and I give him his drink. He's like, hey, like
Wait, you work at a Starbucks that has a what?
a drive-through.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
So, and I'm doing I'm handing the drinks out. And I'm, charging them, and then they just like
Right.
go. I hand him. He got like a mango dragon fruit refresher, but no inclusions. So it's just like lemonade, literally.
Okay.
So I give him his drink, and he's like, dude, it looks watered down. And I was like, what do you mean? He's like, can you add like more lemonade in there? It looks really watered down. And just to tell you, like a refresher is has so much it's super sweet.
Yeah.
It's super sweet. I was almost done with my shift, so this is what I do. So the way the drive-thru is I can turn a corner and they can't see me anymore.
Mhm.
So I was like, bro, I got you. I'll go put in more lemonade. I literally go turn the corner. I put the drink down. I wait there for a solid 15 seconds.
Oh.
And then I go back and then I give it back to him. And he's like, yo, it looks great.
Oh my gosh.
That's so perfect.
Bro.
Oh my god.
That's so perfect.
Yeah, it's perfect.
Oh,
This is
that's
how I wanted it.
No, that's the thing. He was like, oh my gosh, it looks so much better.
Nothing done to it.
Oh my
Nothing
And
done
then
to it.
all my coworkers were crying because they saw it because they were like, oh, it was so funny. It was a
can
blast.
imagine.
It was a blast.
Hey, we got Jadare up in the building.
Let's go.
You want to hop in? Oh, tough day, huh?
Huh?
Tough day?
No.
Oh, okay. You just don't want to hop in?
Sorry.
Oh, that's all good. Alright.
We're getting a little hot.
You feel hot?
Yeah, we're getting a little snug here. I
A little warm?
got some sweats and a hoodie on.
Yeah.
Robinson condensing a lot of heat over here.
Oh my gosh.
Bro. Hey, man. Bro, can you cool down, please?
Yeah, please, bro. Please.
Oh, you just can't take it. Like
I
you can't take heat at all.
I
You
feel it.
can't take any heat at all.
Yeah, I can.
I like how Robinson just likes to egg people on. He's like an
It just-
instigator.
Yeah, like
I
just
am.
full on
I
attack.
really
attack.
am.
Full on attack.
From the moment he sat down, just like attacked me.
He doesn't know how to not attack.
Yeah, just don't know how to not attack.
And then,
Do you need to
I
get
just-
open, bro? Like, do we need to do
Bruh.
the study with you, bro? Or
Oh my
like,
God.
only been at this whole game?
Poor guy's like a couple months. Oh, it's okay, Robinson.
We love you, bro.
We still love
We
you.
love
We
you.
love you. We care about you.
Care about you. We
Your
invite you to our
baby,
house all
we
the time. We
invite
pretty much
you.
live here.
You live here
You
with
know,
no
we get our
rent.
food.
Maybe next month you can pay.
You know,
Pay
we love you,
rent.
bro.
Rent's due in a couple days if you want to like get
Yeah, we sleep on the couch all the time.
Hey, man,
The
it's-
beanbag
it
is
ain't
flat
official yet.
now.
It's okay. Yeah, take your time.
Whatever, bro. It's fine. We love you,
Bro, I'll set up a bank account so you can just start transferring money into my account.
What bank do you like to use?
I have Chase.
Chase?
Yeah,
You have like your own little credit union, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, what do you use?
Bank of America.
That's a good one. I use Capital One. Capital One's really good.
Capital One?
Yeah.
That's weird. That's really weird. I used to work at Capital One.
But
Yeah, I used to call center.
What do you think of Wells Fargo?
I don't know. I've never had. I don't know. I don't have any experience.
Wells Fargo is trash. I used to work there. No shout out to Wells Fargo.
Oh,
Bro, alright, one story we're gonna
so much
share.
better than these
I know.
companies, bro.
We're gonna share a little bit about Wells Fargo. I used to work at Wells Fargo, and it was during the time where there was like a lot of fraud happening. I don't know if you guys heard about the whole fraudulent stuff, but because we were being so pressured, the bankers were being pressured to like open new accounts. They would make fraudulent accounts to make it look like they opened accounts so that they wouldn't get fired, because people were getting fired for not opening enough accounts for Wells Fargo. So they started opening accounts, credit cards,
that's
and
bad.
like different things like that,
Bruh.
just to like, I need my job, I need to
Save
keep my
themselves,
job,
yeah.
yeah. And so people were coming in and just complaining like crazy. It was terrible. It's probably like one of the worst places I've ever worked.
Did they fix the credit though?
Huh? No. Like they were
Did
just.
they fix it? Like what if they fix the credit for those people that open the credit card for?
I think like they tried if they complained about it, but they weren't gonna proact.
Still Wells Fargo.
Well, they weren't gonna like proactively do it. It was terrible. Anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, let's go ahead and wrap up.
Yeah, okay.
We like literally went for way longer
Yeah.
than.
Okay.
this was
So
supposed to
I have a question I'd like to ask. The final question.
Okay, go ahead.
I was thinking about it. I think I kind of shared it already. I don't know if you guys had any moments to think about it, but if you guys could have or could meet any person in the Bible besides Jesus, who would it be?
Jeremiah.
Why?
Lindley? He's in San Francisco.
He's right there, bro. Like probably less than 2 hours away. You could have just easily just got up and
You
like
could've
left
said-
like
you
a few
could've
hours
said-
ago. You would've got
Jeremiah?
Yeah.
Jeremiah the prophet?
there. Okay.
Yeah, Jeremiah. So
That's a good one.
Jeremiah's my favorite book in the Bible.
Really?
Yeah.
It's pretty good. I'm reading it.
What would you do with Jeremiah? Like if you guys were hanging out, what was
You guys
like what's the
saying-
activity?
What is it? Honestly, I just like probably get lunch with the guy. And like
Just
and
talk
like
to him?
talk to him,
Nice,
get a
okay.
ton of advice.
Alright.
Yeah, I like Jeremiah a lot.
Why Jeremiah? Explain it. Briefly.
I think
We're gonna be here for
I
20
think
minutes. We all explain why.
I think
Briefly.
I think the reason I like Jeremiah so much is because of his transition from being like a very young leader to being a very mature leader.
That's true.
When he was called by God, he was around like 10, 12 years old. He was like a kid. So which is why he's like, oh, I'm too young. Because he literally was. He couldn't start like a ministry until you're like 30 years old.
Mm-hmm.
So he's like super young.
Mm.
And and like there comes a point where he complains to God so much, but then there comes a point in between. I think it's like chapter like 12 and 13 where there's like a 10-year gap, because and then after that he never complains ever again.
Wow.
Yeah, throughout the whole book. Huh?
How do you know that?
Oh.
It's pretty good. I haven't gotten there yet.
No, yeah. So it's because I read commentary.
How did the conversation off?
It's because I read like a ton of commentary about it and stuff like that. So yeah, that's what I realized about it. So yeah, you see just Jeremiah's transition from being like a kid to actually being like a man of God.
Nice. Okay, that's pretty good. What about you, Jose? Briefly.
Yeah.
Let me have background to that.
This guy, I swear. Hey, you want to be in the video cheat? No, I'm good.
No, I'm good.
No.
Jose,
I'm sorry.
Just because
I would.
Jeremiah, like Jeremiah is like my favorite prophet.
Well, come on in. You gotta tell the people.
They can hear me, can't they?
They can't see you.
They saw me last time. Jeremiah is like my favorite prophet just because of how much he persevered. Like no one listened to him. He didn't convert the soul. Like throughout the book of Jeremiah, but yeah, like he just kept on going after it, like kept having the same zeal he was having. Even though he complained initially, like what he said, and but after that he just kept on going, kept on pouring his heart to the people, like no matter what. And
That's true.
I understand why people weren't listening during those times because it was like one of the toughest times, you know. But still, like he just kept on going and going. Like no one was like listening because it's tough. Like you're talking to people and no one is listening. You're just gonna give up or something, but he didn't give up. He just persevered and kept on going.
Yeah.
So I think that's one. That's why.
Jeremiah was around.
Thank you.
Jeremiah was around the time when.
Thank you for your 2 cents, Chidera.
Out of frame.
We need to. Huh? It's all good. We got these two.
Jeremiah was like around the time with when the Babylonians like started come after. Okay.
When they captured the Israelites.
Okay.
Like,
Yeah.
young
Yeah.
Bible encyclopedia.
Look at this man.
I know. Only a few
This
months
man.
old.
Awesome.
Wow.
Alright, I'll just share really quickly. I would probably. And you said outside of Jesus?
Yeah, beside that.
Dang,
That's
that's
easy.
tough. Probably
Holy Spirit.
just Noah. Probably Noah. Just be Noah. He seemed like a pretty cool guy building the ark. So,
Okay. Yeah.
what about you,
I'd definitely be Joseph.
Joseph?
Yeah, Joseph.
Because of his brothers. They
yeah.
Just like
Yeah, I think because he's been through a lot.
okay.
You know, and I could definitely relate. You know, with my family, we went through a lot. You know, and you know, being betrayed by his brothers, being sold for if there's a nugget that he was sold for like less than what a handicap was worth at the time. So like it's kind of like a spit in the face, so even more of an insult. And then he gets thrown into prison for something he never done. And then he gets forgotten by from the I don't remember if it was from the baker or from the other guy, the cupbearer.
Oh, when he was in prison?
Yeah, when he was in prison, he gets forgetting about it. Like,
He goes
you know, so it's just like, damn, like, how like far could you go down? And then boom, my God lifts him up because he stays faithful, stays loyal to God.
What about you, Robinson?
So, thanks, Chidi, appreciate that.
She's like the worst background person ever.
I know.
So, good luck.
So disrespectful.
Over here acting like he did that when he went across the first time.
Oh my God.
This is the worst part. I'm gonna have to edit so much.
Yeah, I just got this off. We're already
Robinson,
done.
what are you?
We're done. We're done.
Let's let Robinson answer one
You
question.
can share.
Who would you meet and what would you do with that?
Besides Jesus, it can't be Jesus.
Judas. Because I want to beat him up for ratting
Oh
my
my-
man Jesus out.
person? Hey man, thank you guys so much for your time.
Hey, I'm not done. I wasn't serious.
I don't know. I wasn't serious. Bro, be nice.
Alright, who would you meet and what would you do?
I would love to meet Moses.
Okay.
Because, what is it?
What would you guys do? Play basketball or what?
They'd probably go get In and Out.
With Wingstop
definitely,
and
bro.
Wingstop and not finish either of them, but he's bulking.
And then go down to Los Primos and grab a
Oh yeah,
chorizo burrito
definitely, bro.
with rice and sour cream. No salsa.
Hold this also.
Hold the salsa.
You know, I mean, it's just what is it? I just with him, I feel like I relate with him, but just a bit because what is it? You know, growing up, he basically he was a Jew living living among Egyptians. You know, he's living well. You know, doesn't have to really worry much.
True.
And like I felt the same with Mika. Of course, you know, I was taken really well with my parents. You know, they
emotional over here.
and
You
you
want to talk
know,
about it?
I'm
Let the
good.
man finish it, let the man finish.
I'm good. And then, you know, what is it? And of course, a couple years later, you know, he's out on his own now. You know, trying to get away. It's the same as me, trying to get away. And what is it like? Again, you know, we're he's called by God to, you know, just to
Yeah.
you know, to go and to rescue his people, you know, to lead them out, to bring them to the promised land.
Mhm.
And what is it? And the guy, you know, he made up a bunch of excuses too. Like he doubted himself so much. Like he was afraid.
Mhm.
Like, and just I just see the same with myself. You know, like, you know, sometimes I would question myself, like, how am I able to, like, you know, be a leader one day or something like that. You know,
Yeah.
because. And especially, like, I'm not well with speech, you know, and just like Moses, he dude, like, what, he had a stutter?
He complained about it,
True.
but
He didn't really have
He was
it.
just like-
didn't have it.
He just made it up.
Yeah, he just.
He was just
He's like
like,
Chidi. He just says that he has a stutter, but he
I
doesn't.
never said I
what is it? I mean, basically,
Oh,
just
no.
like, just lacking
Excuses.
speech.
Excuses.
Basically.
Yeah.
And just, but, you know, after seeing how God, you know, made him into the man he was, like, years later, you know, he turned him into a leader, became God's best friend, you know, it's just, the amazing things he did for Moses, you know, just, he made him just he brought him a lot of courage, you know,
Great man.
he got him,
Good man.
God led him out of his fear, his doubts, and just like, cause what is it? You know, just that part with where he told him to pick up the snake, like
Right.
without hesitation.
Right.
Dude just picked it up because he trusted God,
Thug.
and just
No,
you know,
Thuggin'.
I just,
Hey, lift him in.
and of course I just need to do the same with myself. You know, I just need to do the same with myself, and just you know, just what is it? Just like, and also not look back too much,
Yeah.
and just look ahead at what God can just guide me
Right.
and where He can just take me to. I mean, maybe one day, you know, I could become a leader or something in the ministry.
Yeah.
I don't know, but you know, again, like, of course, I'll keep praying about it and just
Nice.
yeah.
All right. Thank you, bro.
Let's go,
Thank you
man.
so much
Thanks
for
for
sharing. Appreciate it. It means a lot.
Yeah.
Well, thank you guys. That's all the time we got. I guess we're gonna go ahead
We
and cut it
went
there.
well over the time.
Thank you
but
so much for joining
love
us
you
for
guys.
episode 2. Stay tuned for episode 3. Chidi will probably be in it and interrupt for the 30th time. Look at Chidi just waiting to move the camera.
And we're done. I don't even know if it kept. Oh, low power mode.